oh look, there's a new Mickey Mouse cartoon out. Maybe this is actually going to be a fun-loving, little kid-friendly, oh my god! Hey everyone, this is Runaway Animation Bliss, and welcome to my Disney Corner. So since April is Disney month, I will be talking about mostly Disney cartoons and TV shows during this month, and one of the Disney cartoons I wanted to talk about today is Runaway Brain. And before I get into my thoughts about this cartoon, here are a few words from the channel. Alright Animaniacs, now let's get on the social media train. Want to chat with us in 100 words or less? Then check out our Twitter account. Want to chat with us within a group? Then check out our Facebook account. Want to get the lowdown on everything dealing with animation on this channel? Then check all of the above. And now, we return to our regularly scheduled program. So Runaway Brain starts off with Mickey Mouse playing video games when all of a sudden Minnie comes in and tells Mickey that he had forgotten about their anniversary. And so to make up for it, Mickey Mouse decided to take Minnie to a golf course. But unfortunately, when he shows the newspaper ad to Minnie, Minnie thought that Mickey wanted to take her to Hawaii. And it turns out that Mickey didn't have money to take her to Hawaii. And so in order to get the money to go to Hawaii, Mickey decides to take a job where he would be paid $1,000. And he goes to this mysterious and scary looking place. And once Mickey reaches the place, it turns out that he was there just so a mad scientist could take his brain and put it into his Frankenstein creation called Julius. And so once the mad scientist succeeds in putting Mickey's brain into Julius and Mickey's body ends up going on a rampage where he tries to find Minnie. And so Mickey and Julius's body has to go and stop Julius from messing with Minnie. So what are my thoughts about this short? I thought this short was really interesting. Like, one of the most interesting things about this short was the controversy surrounding it. So this cartoon first came out in 1995. And when it came out in 1995, it proved to be so controversial because it was so dark. And then you have the appearance of Julius and Mickey Mouse's body, as Mickey Mouse looks so demonic in this particular short, and that scared a lot of little kids. And so Disney was like, you know, we're not going to show this short again. It scared a lot of kids. And it was considered too dark for what we usually consider family friendly for the Mickey Mouse brand. So we're not going to show this short a lot. But over the years, Disney has let up a bit on this particular short. Like, Julius did make an appearance in the Kingdom Hearts game, so that's a good sign. So I guess Disney is starting to let up a bit regarding the short and starting to show the short a lot more often, which is great. And I'm glad that Disney is doing this because I really enjoy this short. Like, one of the reasons why I like this short a lot was because it did something different with Mickey Mouse himself as a character. Like, over the years, we've seen Mickey Mouse being portrayed as a family-friendly character who could do no wrong. But in this particular short, we see that Mickey Mouse has his flaws. Like, he actually forgets about his and Minnie's anniversary with each other. And then we see that he could get tough when the chips are down, like how he starts fighting against Julius in order to save Minnie in the short. So I do like the fact that this particular short points out Mickey Mouse's flaws and that Mickey Mouse can be tough when he needs to be, because it's something that I haven't seen in a lot of Mickey Mouse shorts for a long time, and I'm glad that this particular short was able to show all of that and do such a good job with it. And then another thing I like about this short was just how dark it was. Like, I will admit that when I first saw this short, I was actually surprised and shocked by how dark this short was. Like, we actually get to see Mickey Mouse look like a monster in the short, which is very unexpected, and they did a very good job in making Mickey Mouse look so scary in the short. And then we have lots of intense scenes throughout the short, like Minnie Mouse being in danger of being eaten by Julius, or being in danger of being taken away by Julius. So I did like the intensity of this particular short. And it was just great seeing a Mickey Mouse cartoon that could go dark like this and be able to pull it off so well. Another thing I like about this short was the animation itself. The animation was so fluid, and it made all the situations going on throughout the short stand out a lot more, especially the transformation scenes between Julius and Mickey Mouse. They were effectively done, and I just enjoyed the animation sequences with those particular scenes. Now, I honestly didn't have much of an issue with this particular short. I guess if I have to point out an issue for some people, is that this short is much darker than what you expect from Mickey Mouse. Like I mentioned before, there's a lot of scary imagery in this short, and there are some intense moments throughout this short that might scare some Disney fans, and it might be a little scary for little kids. But yeah, those would be some issues I would point out if you don't like scary imagery or intense moments in general. But overall, I really enjoy Runaway Brain. I think it's one of the best Mickey Mouse cartoons out there. And I'm glad that it started to get some recognition nowadays, especially since it was so controversial when it first came out. I just like the fact that we have a Mickey Mouse cartoon that's actually dark and does something a little different with Mickey Mouse's character and does it in such an effective way. So if you want to watch a Mickey Mouse cartoon that has a different tone from all the other cartoons, I definitely recommend you check out Runaway Brain. So those are my thoughts on Runaway Brain, and tell me in the comments down below. Have you seen Runaway Brain? And if you have, did you like the cartoon? Did you hate the cartoon? And what were some Disney cartoons that did things differently with their characters that you like? Please feel free to tell me in the comments down below. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. This is Rabbit's Animation Bliss, and I'll see you guys later.